everybody and welcome to another episode of Popcorn Panic. I am Tasha and today we are going to be watching The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey. This is the first film in the Hobbit franchise, which is a prequel trilogy to Lord of the Rings. This film came out in 2012, is a family adventure, runs for a lovely 2 hours and 49 minutes, was directed by Peter Jackson. It stars Martin Freeman as Bilbo Baggins, Ian McKellen as Gandalf, Elijah Wood as Frodo Baggins, and Benedict Cumberbatch as Sauron, Slash and Smaug, I think. The description for this film reads, Bilbo Baggins, a hobbit, is persuaded into accompanying the wizard Gandalf and a group of dwarves on a journey to reclaim a dwarfish city of Erebor and all its riches from the dragon Smaug. Now this is a very long movie and I have learnt my lesson from the Lord of the Rings franchise, in which it's a lot to edit all in one go, and you guys seem to really enjoy me reacting to longer parts, especially of beloved franchises. Because this movie is almost 3 hours long, I'm going to see what it's like splitting this one into two halves. So doing the first 90 minutes and then doing the second 90 minutes. Gonna see how it goes for this first one, and we'll see if we continue it or not. So, without further ado, let's get into part one of The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey. I'm really excited for The Hobbit. I think it's gonna be really great to kind of expand the universe, and I'm really excited to kind of get some more details and learn about Bilbo Baggins, because we only briefly saw him in the original trilogy, so I'm really excited that we get to have like his story and his journey.
My dear Frodo, you asked me once if I had told you everything there was to know about my adventures. I'm not the same hobbit I once was. It is time for you to know what really happened.
Is it the original Bilbo Baggins? Because that's really cool if they like brought him back.
It began long ago, in a land far away to the east.
I believe that's actually how the Hobbit book starts, and the Hobbit book is like tiny. It's really not a very thick book, so I don't know if I should be impressed or concerned that they've managed to make a book that's like this thick into a 3-part series, which roughly is 9 hours. So we'll see if it needed 3 movies or not.
For this city lay before the doors of the greatest kingdom in Middle-earth, Erebor, stronghold of Thrall, king under the mountain, mightiest of the dwarf lords.
I'm really sorry, I feel like I meant to know this and remember this. Is this the dwarf village and city that they went to when they were traveling and they were underground and it was all decimated? I'm so sorry that I've forgotten that. I feel like it is the same place.
The skill of the dwarves was unequaled, fashioning objects of great beauty out of diamond, emerald, ruby, and sapphire. The Arkenstone.
Oh.
Thrall, he took it as a sign that his right to rule was divine. But the years of peace and plenty were not to last.
What happened? Wow, that's a lot of treasure.
Thrall's love of gold had grown too fierce.
It's like a little dragon hoarder.
It was a sickness of the mind, and where sickness thrives, bad things will follow.
Oh, interesting.
The first they heard was a noise like a hurricane coming down from the north. The pines on the mountain creaked and cracked in the hot, dry wind.
Is it Smaug?
Smaug had come.
Oh my gosh, dragons are destructive.
His eye was set on another prize.
The gold! He wants all the gold! Oh, the gem! Oh my god, he's huge! Oh my gosh, they don't even stand a chance. Get out! It's a gemstone! Your life is worth more!
Erebor was lost, for a dragon will guard his plunder as long as he lives. Brondril would not risk the lives of his kin against the wrath of the dragon.
No gem, they don't care. Absolutely ridiculous, by the way. That is disgusting that the elves won't help.
No help came from the elves that day.
Understand why elves and dwarfs don't get along together then. That's really cool.
The young dwarf prince took work where he could find it, laboring in the villages of men. But always he remembered the mountain smoke beneath the moon.
He just wants his home back.
And he never forgave. And he never forgot.
What an intense start and backstory. I love that. That's really captured my attention.
In a hole in the ground, there lived a hobbit. This was a hobbit hole.
So obviously he's writing the story before the events of Lord of the Rings and like the actual ring part. Frodo!
What's this? Not ready for what?
Reading.
Replies to the party invitations.
Oh.
Good gracious. Is it today? Oh, my dead body.
Probably find that quite agreeable. You seem to think you have tunnels overflowing with gold.
It was one small chest, hardly overflowing.
What on earth are you doing?
He's hiding all of his treasure. Is this the day of his birthday?
I think you're becoming odd.
Odd?
Unsociable.
Unsociable? Me? Nonsense. Be a good lad and put that on the gate.
Unsociable. No admittance. Hilarious.
You think he'll come?
Who?
Gandalf.
He wouldn't miss a chance to lit off his whiz poppers.
I'm going to surprise him.
Well, go on then. You don't want to be late.
Oh, it must be the day of his actual birthday. Okay, that makes sense. I'm putting the timelines together, I think. An unexpected journey. I'm quite enjoying this so far. Oh, 60 years earlier. Wow.
Do you mean to wish me a good morning, or do you mean that it is a good morning whether I want it or not? Are you simply stating that this is a morning to be good on?
All of them at once? Huh?
All of the above. I know Martin Freeman from the BBC Sherlock series, and I know him as the American in a couple of the Marvel TV shows and movies.
I'm looking for someone to share in an adventure.
Uncomfortable things. You're late for dinner. Good morning.
I think that I should have lived to be good morning, my Belladonna Took's son. As if I were selling buttons at the door. You've changed, and not entirely for the better, Bilbo Baggins.
I'm sorry, do I know you?
What?
But I'm Gandalf. And Gandalf means...
What's it mean?
me.
I like that.
Well, that's decided. It'll be very good for you.
Did they go on an adventure before and he's forgotten?
We do not want any adventures here. Thank you. Not today.
I feel like that has the same energy as, don't cross this line.
Good morning.
Good morning. What's he doing to the door? Unlocking it, right? He has to be unlocking it. Now see, if we didn't know Gandalf, that is a little terrifying. Who has he called?
Wallet. At your service.
The only reference I have to this scene and what's going on is a Hollywood Productions parody of this. And I've seen it, thought it was hilarious, didn't understand it. So now I think I'm going to be able to understand that more.
Is it down here?
It is what? Down where?
Supper. He said there'd be food.
He said.
Oh my god.
Very goodness. Any more?
Yes. Help yourself.
I like that he took one for himself.
I wasn't expecting company.
Well, more unexpected guests up here.
Balin, at your service.
Hello, Balin. Why are you also here?
Evening, brother.
My beard.
Sharp enough for both of us.
I would hate this. Oh my god, if random people rocked up at my door and they're like, oh, am I late? Am I late? Go away. You've clearly got the wrong house.
But the thing is, I'm not entirely sure you're in the right house. I like visitors as much as the next Hobbit. But I do like to know them before they come visiting.
Valid. So valid.
I don't mean to be blunt, but I had to speak my mind. I'm sorry.
Speak up there, Bilbo. They're not getting the point.
Oh, now fill it up, brother. Don't stint.
Bilbo's just like, another one.
Feely.
And Keely.
At your service.
You can't come in, you come to the wrong house.
What?
hasn't been cancelled.
No one told us.
No, nothing's been cancelled.
Oh, brilliant! Let's go then!
Keely, come on, give us a hand.
Who are all these people? Oh my goodness!
Where do you want this?
Oh, no.
No, there's nobody home! There's far too many dwarves in my dining room as it is.
It is in very
Poor taste.
Oh my god!
Gandalf.
Of course it was you behind this.
Dad, excessive, isn't it? You got a cheese knife?
Cheese knife. He eats it by the block.
Look at all the food, they're being so rude! From memory, I don't think he was meant to hit his head on that. I think it was an accident and they just kind of kept it in.
Yes, you're quite right, Biffa. You appear to be one dwarf short.
He will come.
Who? Who are we missing? Oh, it must be the king's son of the dwarfs. It must be that. Oh my gosh, what a feast. He looks so over it. Bilbo's just like so done. And they completely cleaned it out. Oh my god.
On the count of three.
Get mad, Bilbo. Get mad.
My dear Bilbo.
What on earth is the matter?
What's the matter?
My house has been infested with strangers.
The state of my kitchen. There's mud, trod in the carpet. They pillaged the pantry. I'm not even going to tell you what they've done in the bathroom. They've all but destroyed the plumbing.
Oh, gross.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but what should I do with my plate?
Here you go, Worry, give it to me.
Me? That's my mother's breastfeeding bottle. It's over 100 years old.
They're going to clean it, right? They're going to put it all back.
He says we'll blunt the knives.
Blunt the knives, bend the forks, smash the bottles up.
We're getting a musical number? What? Oh, they made a mess, but they're cleaning up after themselves. That's some polite guests for the most part. Brilliant! Encore!
Is he here?
Oh, that was very ominous. Yeah! I knew it was going to be him.
I lost my way twice. I wouldn't have found it at all had it not been for that mark on the door.
There's no mark on that door. It was painted a week ago.
Bilbo Baggins, allow me to introduce the leader of our company, Sorin Oakenshield.
Tell me, Mr. Baggins, have you done much fighting?
Well, I do have some skill that conquers, if you must know.
He looks more like a grocer than a burglar.
Why did Gandalf pick Bilbo?
What do the dwarves of the Iron Hills say?
They will not come. They say this quest is ours, and ours alone.
You're going on a quest.
High as a single solitary peak.
The lonely mountain.
Aye.
Smog.
The portents say it is time.
Ravens have been seen flying back to the mountain as it was foretold. The reign of the beast will end.
What beast?
Well, that would be a reference to Smaug the Terrible.
Look at him. I like how Gandalf knew what would pique his interest. Like, just give him little tidbits and he would be like, oh, I might be interested in that.
I'm not afraid. I'm up for it. I'll give him a taste of the dwarfish iron right up his jacksie.
Well, we number just 13. Not 13 of the best.
13's my lucky number, so that's not bad. And I think you're about to get 14 with Bilbo.
We may be few in number, but we're fighters. All of us. To the last dwarf!
And you forget we have a wizard in our company. Gandalf will have killed hundreds of dragons in his time.
I wouldn't
How
say
many
that.
then?
I don't think he's ever killed a dragon.
Give us a number.
He's never killed a bloody dragon!
If we have read these signs, do you not think others will have read them too? The dragon Smaug has not been seen for 60 years.
Okay, I'm on it now. They think that Smaug may be dead. He hasn't been seen in 60 years. It's been 60 years since the takeover of the dwarf kingdom. So they want to go back and take their land back. I still don't know why they need Bilbo Baggins.
There is no way into the mountain.
That, my dear Balin, is not entirely true.
Ooh, you've got a sneaky little key. Where'd you get that?
It was given to me by your father for safekeeping. It is yours now.
background.
If there's a key, there must be a door.
Fork in kitchen.
Well, if we can find it, the dwarf doors are invisible when closed. I do not have the skill to find it, but there are others in Middle-earth. Okay, the task I have in mind will require a great deal of stealth and no small amount of courage.
That's why we need a burglar.
An expert, I'd imagine.
And are you?
They think he's the burglar?
He said he's an expert.
I've never stolen a thing in my life.
I'm afraid I have to agree with Mr. Baggins. He's hardly burglar material.
Wild is no place for gentle folk who can neither fight nor fend for themselves.
I'm loving this. I'm loving this. Gandalf is like, no, we need him.
Enough! If I say Bilbo Baggins is a burglar, then a burglar he is.
What was that?
Hobbits are remarkably light on their feet. In fact, they can pass unseen by most if they choose. Ask me to find the 14th member of this company, and I have chosen Mr. Baggins.
Genius on Gandalf's part, as always. Dick move not telling Bilbo or giving him any kind of heads up. But also, he's intrigued. These little tidbits you're giving him the whole time he was hanging around that table. If he was not interested, he would not have stood around.
I cannot guarantee his safety.
Understood. Nor will I be responsible for his fate. Agreed.
You know what's great about watching a prequel? We already know that he's going to be okay, so I don't have to worry. I'm still going to stress, but I don't have to stress about him dying.
Incineration.
What an interesting contract.
Incineration.
Oh, aye, melt the flesh off your bones in the blink of an eye.
You're right, laddie.
It's a lot to take in.
Think furnace with wings.
You're not helping at all. Is he going to use the ring? Because the ring can make him invisible. He can sneak past people without him knowing. That's why he's the perfect hobbit. Or does he get into possession of this ring on this mission?
You've been sitting quietly for far too long. When did doilies and your mother's dishes become so important? I remember a young hobbit who was always running off in search of elves in the woods. A young hobbit who would have liked nothing better than to find out what was beyond the borders of the Shire.
I can't just go running off into the blue. I am a Baggins of Bag End.
You are also a Took. Did you know that your great-great-great-great-uncle Bullroarer Took was so large he could ride a real horse? You'll have a tale or two to tell of your own when you come back.
Say yes.
Can you promise that I will come back?
No.
Good, I'm glad he didn't say yes.
You will not be the same.
That's what I thought. Sorry, Gandalf, I can't sign this. You've got the wrong hobbit.
No, he hasn't. He definitely doesn't have the wrong hobbit.
It appears we have lost our burglar. Probably for the best. The odds were always against it. Hardly the stuff of legend.
You've got your own skill set. That's definitely going to be helpful.
You don't have to do this. You have built a new life for us in the Blue Mountains. A life of peace and plenty.
From my grandfather to my father, this has come to me.
Surely they're not just going for the gold. Surely they're going for the homeland. Yeah, okay, the gold and that dwarf special crystal is like a bonus. But you cannot go on this journey just purely for riches, because that is ultimately gonna lead to failure. You need more than just greed as a motivation to do this. Wanting your homeland back is gonna be great motivation. I like that we've already got 2 songs in this movie already. How many musical numbers does have to be in a song before it counts as some kind of a musical? Because so far, it's close. They also sound fantastic. Literal like chills running through my body.
Hello?
Look how nicely they reset the house. Are you sad that you didn't join them? You're a little disappointed? Sure, if you quickly hurry, you can catch up with them. I love the stillness. It's like we're contemplating with him about if he did the right thing by going or not going. Yes, Bilbo! Absolutely, my guy! Absolutely! What's he doing? He's going on an
go.
Can't stop, I'm already late. Late for what? I'm going on an adventure.
He said the line. Ah! Okay, I'm loving this so far already. I'm so intrigued with like the backstory of Bilbo Baggins. Surely this is like how he also came to get the ring, right?
Everything appears to be in order. Welcome, Master Baggins, to the company of Thorin Oakenshield.
Give him a pony.
No, that won't be necessary. Thank you. I'm sure I can keep up on foot.
No. Pony is probably best in this circumstance. He looks so uncomfortable.
What's that about?
Oh, they took wagers on whether or not you'd turn up. Most of them bet that you wouldn't.
What did you think?
My dear fella, I never doubted you for a second.
That's gotta give him some confidence. That's nice.
No, wait, stop! Stop! We have to turn around.
Why? Why must we turn around?
Forgot my handkerchief. Here. Use this.
That was nice of him. A little bit gross, but it's lovely and nice. It's a handkerchief. You throw boogers into it, it's fine.
You were born to the rolling hills and little rivers of the Shire, but home is now behind you. The world is ahead.
Oh, what a great line. The world is ahead. I'm loving it so far. This is really great. This is really, so good so far. What is that?
What was that?
Orcs.
Orcs?
There'll be dozens of them out there.
Oh,
The lowlands are crawling with them. They strike in the wee small hours when everyone's asleep.
that's so mean. Telling scary stories to him.
You think that's funny? You think a night raid by orcs is a joke?
Say sorry to Bilbo.
Don't mind him, laddie. Thorin has more cause than most. After the dragon took the Lonely Mountain, King Thror tried to reclaim the ancient dwarf kingdom of
Yes.
Moria, but our enemy had got there first.
Oh no.
Moria had been taken by legions of orcs, led by the most vile of all their race, Azog, the Defiler. The giant Gundabad orc had sworn to wipe out the line of Durin. He began by beheading the king.
Oh, that is actually so sad. All they want is their home back. No! I can definitely understand why he has trauma from that.
Thorin's father was driven mad by grief. He went missing, taken prisoner or killed. We did not know. That is when I saw him. A young dwarf prince facing down the pale orc. Our enemy had been defeated. We few had survived. And I thought to myself then, there is one who I could follow. There is one I could call king.
That's a big burden. That's a really big burden.
And the pale orc? What happened to him?
He slunk back into the hole whence he came. That filth died of his wounds long ago.
I'm going to predict that he is not dead. The way Gandalf is looking and the way they're looking at each other, he is definitely still alive and no one has told him. Maybe say that he's alive. Oh, that's definitely going to come back to haunt them. 100% that's going to come back to haunt them.
Pierre caused Godly Kingani.
Mr. Gandalf, can't you do something about this deluge?
It is raining, Master Dwarf, and it will continue to rain until the rain is done.
Are there any?
What?
Other wizards?
There are 5 of us.
Ooh.
The greatest of our order is Saruman, the White.
And who is the 5th?
Well, that would be Radagast, the Brown.
Is he a great wizard, or is he more like you?
Oh, savage.
He's a gentle soul who prefers the company of animals to others.
Not good. Not good at all.
Oh! Oh my god! All the dead animals!
Sebastian.
Oh,
Gracious.
what's happened to them all?
don't understand why it's not working. It's not as if it's witchcraft.
But what if it is witchcraft? Who's doing it then?
A dark and powerful magic.
Oh, I did not like the shape of those. That's definitely spiders. Sebastian. Oh, he's taking out the poison. Oh, the bugs are leaving. Does that mean he got rid of the darkness? Oh, that was really creepy. That was really, really, really creepy.
Where on this good earth did those foul creatures come from?
We'll camp here for the night. Farmer and his family still live here. I think it would be wiser to move on. We could make for the Hidden Valley.
Not go near that place.
I'm telling you right now, if Gandalf, a great wizard, told me, I actually think it's better not to stay in this location, I would listen to him.
You ask me to seek out the very people who betrayed my grandfather, betrayed my father.
You are neither of them. I did not give you that map and key for you to hold on to the past.
I did not know that they were yours to keep.
Company of the only one around here who's got any sense.
But who's that?
Myself, Mr. Beckett.
Is he coming back?
We assume yes.
Do us a favour, take this to the lads.
Something bad is gonna happen any minute now. I can just feel it.
What's the matter? We're supposed to be looking after the ponies.
Only we've
Okay.
encountered a slight problem.
We had 16.
Now there's 14.
That is not good at all. Shouldn't we tell Thorin?
As our official burglar, we thought you might like to look into it.
Something big uprooted these trees.
That was our thinking.
There's something very big.
How did they take 2 horses and no one heard anything? These guys are so close. It's insane that they didn't hear it.
Trolls.
Why is he taking the food? That's so weird. He's got his reasons, I'm sure. Oh, the horses! Oh!
I think they're gonna eat them. We have to do something. You should. Mountain trolls are slow and stupid, and you're so small they'll never see you.
I'll be right behind you.
I don't believe him that he's gonna help.
It don't look like mutton again. These ain't sheep. These is West Nags. It's a bit of a leathery old farmer. All skin and bony.
Oh, I think I'll be down 4 horses now.
I'm starving. Are we having horse tonight or what? What I'll give ya.
What do they say? If hobbits don't want to be seen, they won't be.
There, that's my grog.
Sorry.
Can you imagine being that close to trolls? That's terrifying.
Flesh. I need
Oh.
What's come out of me Uta?
That is disgusting, but also hilarious at the same time.
What are you then? An oversized squirrel?
I'm a burglar. Hobbit.
Burglar Hobbit?
I feel like if the other 2 had just gone to tell the party, oh hey, we've got 3 trolls who are taking our horses, all 14 of them could have done something about it. Instead, you've left Bilbo Baggins vulnerable, getting attacked by 3 trolls while he tries to save 4 horses.
Drop him! You what?
I said, drop him.
Was he waiting to finish his soup before he came out? Jeez. Oh, look at that. They've told the rest of them. So, you know, maybe listen to me to begin with and none of this would have happened. Get the horses! Get the horses! They're all gonna survive this, right? Jeez. I feel like this battle is happening because we just didn't have any fighting scenes for a while.
Lay down your arms, or we'll whip his off.
Don't bother cooking him. Let's just sit on him and squash.
Oh, absolutely not. Don't like that at all.
Never mind this evening. We ain't got all night. Dawn ain't far away. Let's get a move on. I don't fancy being turned to stone.
Wait! You are making a terrible mistake.
The secret to cooking dwarf is, skin them first.
What a load of rubbish. I've eaten plenty with their skins on.
He's right. Nice and crunchy.
Oh dear.
Not that one. He's infected. Yeah, he's got worms in his tubes. Infested with parasites. It's a terrible business. I wouldn't risk it. I really wouldn't.
We don't have parasites. You have parasites.
Yeah, shut up.
One of the biggest parasites. I've got huge.
Oh my god. Once again returning to the who are actually the dumbwits in this situation? The trolls or the people?
You think I don't know what you're up to? This little ferret?
Dawn will take you all!
He just likes to be dramatic. They turned to stone? I didn't know trolls did that. That's cool.
Where did you go to, if I may ask?
Look ahead.
What brought you back?
Looking behind. Still you're all in one piece.
No thanks to your burglar.
He had the nous to play for time.
Since when do mountain trolls venture this far south?
Not since a darker power ruled these lands. They could not have moved in daylight.
Do they turn to stone in daylight and then when it turns night they turn back, or now are they just permanently stone?
Be careful what you touch.
Seems
Gold.
a shame just to leave it lying around. Anyone could take it.
I reckon that's got to be Bilbo's little chest of gold he has.
These swords are not made by any troll.
Nor were they made by any smith among men. These are forged in Gondolin. By the High Elves, the First Age, could not wish for a finer blade.
Take it. Don't be that person. I reckon if Bilbo Baggins ends up going back for that, or at the beginning of the movie he said, oh, it was just one little chest of gold. I bet you he's gonna have a sword for Bilbo.
Here, this is about your size.
Now he's one of the crew!
The blade is of elvish make, which means it will glow blue when orcs or goblins are nearby. True courage is about knowing not when to take a life, but when to spare one.
Gandalf, full of these great quotes and words of wisdom. Love it. Those spider webs that I'm seeing. Oh no, it's the brown wizard.
Radagast the Bran. What on earth are you doing here?
I was looking for you, Gandalf. Something's wrong. The greenwood is sick. A darkness has fallen over it. Nothing grows anymore. The air is foul with decay. But worse are the webs. Spiders, Gandalf. Giant ones.
Wow, disgusting and gross.
They came from Dol Guldur. One that can summon the spirits of the dead.
I think fighting an actual ghost would be a little bit on the terrifying side because like they can clearly harm you, but you can't harm them.
That is not from the world of the living.
Was that a wolf? Are there wolves out there?
Wolves? No, that is not a wolf.
Oh! Turn around! That would appear to be a wolf!
Warg Scout! Which means an orc pack is not far behind.
You are being hunted.
I'll draw them off.
These are Gundabad wargs. They will outrun you.
These are Roscabel rabbits. I'd like to see them try.
I don't know what that means, but I have complete and utter faith in this crazy wizard.
Come on.
Oh, I like that we're clearly in the same land as Lord of the Rings. Like, we're going through, like, all of these areas and fields. I can place what happened in Lord of the Rings in these areas. So that's really, really cool. I mean, it makes sense. So Middle Earth is Middle Earth. Obviously, the places are going to look similar. But I like that I've got that connection.
Stay together. Hurry up! Go back!
How are you going to get out of this?
Where are you leading us?
What, dear? Oh, you've just called the rest of the pack. Time to go. I'm gonna stop there for today. We are about halfway through The Hobbit: An Unexpected Journey, and I feel like leaving it on a cliffhanger is the best thing to do because now I'm so excited to watch the rest of it, okay? Like, I'm hooked. Who will survive this, like, orc/wolf attack? It's gonna be interesting. I hope they all survive, but I have a feeling a casualty will happen soon because no one's died yet, and it just feels wrong. I feel like somebody is about to die shortly. So I'm gonna leave this here. I'm not gonna rate it this week. Obviously, I don't have anything to kind of rate it on, but I am absolutely loving the film so far. So come back next week to watch the rest of The Hobbit: An Unexpected Journey.